Men are the least interesting thing about having pretty privilege. Some men don't like seeing pretty women, especially if they feel like you're out of their reach or not conventionally their type of pretty. And in other cases, men will literally use you as a means to compete. So for an example, there's this guy that I used to briefly like talk to or whatever a few years ago, and nothing really came out of the situation, as in my life was not improving. And I don't know, it just stopped being fun. So we haven't really interacted much since then until recently. I realized we're going to the same gym. He still had my number. And one day I'm working out and I get a text from him basically saying like, hi, you look really nice, whatever. This man isn't coming up to me. This man isn't trying to make an effort, nothing. But the one moment I talked to another man a couple weeks later, guess who's lurking around the corner? Guess who's all of a sudden saying a mouthful to me and has a conversation? A lot of times men just use pretty women for competition, for motivation. Having pretty privilege and seeing it from a perspective of like, well, I get to have all this male attention, you have to have discernment. And I think that's where a lot of women get mixed up in thinking like it's a curse. It's not a curse. You just have to have some awareness to what you harness, what type of situations you could potentially be placed into, and how to react. But don't just think being pretty means that everything is all peaches and rainbows and just lovely all the time. It's a gift, but it's a gift that you need to know how to use.